Hey guys, welcome to this week's 3-part Let's Play and to Kingdom Come Deliverance. And I've been wanting to check out this game for quite some time, and it's looking absolutely amazing, and I've been holding off looking into it because there really wasn't much to it. It's still in alpha, but I wanted to jump into this now because post E3 they released the 0.4 update, so it's now 0.4 alpha, and I'm gonna be looking at this game this week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and each part I'm gonna be looking at different parts of the game. So in today's episode, I'm gonna start up a new game, and I'm gonna be doing some exploration. Apparently there's a village, apparently there's a military camp, and there's a bunch of quests and lockpicking and really cool stuff that they've added into the game. So I'm gonna be checking all of these out in this 3-part Let's Play. Anyway, since it is alpha, do excuse any lagginess or glitching or stuff like that because well, they're still developing it, but as you can see just from this background here, it's looking fantastic already. Well, at least it looks good. So let's jump into the game and press new game. And here we are. We've started, we're looking down, we can see ourselves. So I haven't actually seen anything much from the 0.4 alpha, but I know there is combat, I know there's all sorts of stuff, but the main thing that really blew me away in Kingdom Come Deliverance is the vegetation. And this sort of, this grassy stuff, I sort of judge it based on how close do you have to be to notice how fake it really is. And basically if you stand right on top of the grass, yeah, okay, it looks a little flat. But as soon as you look slightly off to the side, that looks pretty legit. That's some nice looking grass over there. And as soon as it's in the slight middle distance, well, it looks fantastic. Anyway, I have no idea where I am. I know you can open up a map here, and we're apparently here by this house here. And I guess we'll move into town and have a look around. I don't know what these stars mean, but looking at these locales, there's one over there as well. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be that. But looking at these locales, I'm going to explore the village. I'm going to explore whatever this is. And there's something in the forest there as well. All right, so let's make our way over to the village. It should be this way and see what's in store for us. Alright, here we go, entering the village with a lovely field of flowers here, actually. This looks fantastic. Anyway, seems like the first person we come across is the blacksmith. So let's have a talk to the blacksmith. The blacksmith of these towns are always probably the most interesting. Hello?
What are you about, boy?
Oh, hello. Well, I guess we could ask about you.
What are you doing here?
Me? I thought I might prattle about. Perhaps bake me a cake. Yes, a real big one right here in the forge. Certainly I couldn't be, smithing.
Well, you're sarcastic. Oh, so you're kind of looking off to the side there. Why? You're too good to look at me? Anyway, do you know anything about locks and keys? I guess we could ask you that.
Do you make the locks and keys here?
I used to, but people need tools, horseshoes, and nails more. Why do you ask?
I need to open a lock. That's kind of a weird question to ask right now. I'm just going to say never mind. I'm just asking.
Go and ask somewhere else. I have work to do here.
All right. End dialogue. You can get back to your working. Okay, so there must be more to this town. Let's have a look around. Anyone else we can talk to? I think that's the shop. I think so. There's a... looking at the map, yes, there is a shop symbol right there. So this guy here should be the local merchant. You don't really seem to be selling all that much. Apples, some plates, I guess. Hello.
Welcome to my shop.
Okay, shopping.
Show me your wares.
Show me your wares.
Young master.
This is temporary voice acting, by the way, but our main character does sound rather optimistic. Show me your wares. Anyway, do you have anything for sale that's going to be interesting? An antidote, okay. Eye bright, a hammer, some flowers, bandage. Might be handy, but do we want to sell anything? I guess not. We got a couple lockpicks on us, actually. But I guess we're okay. This is a little confusing at first, looking at this on the right side here. It seems to be this is the stuff we've got equipped, and it seems like it will be multi-layered armor here. But okay, that's fine. So there should be some other people around here. There's a lot of chickens, huh? But let's see. On the map, there were a couple stars. There seems to be one star. Oh, it's moving. Okay, so does that mean you there? Does that mean you're a quest person? Let's give a talk to you. You should be that moving star just now, yes? Hello? Hello.
Where's that smoke in the horizon coming from?
I wish I knew. It looks like the Colbins estate. Would you go and have a look there? Just see what's happening and then come back to me.
All right, I'll let you know if I find out anything.
All right, I guess we got our first quest. Look at that. He's actually looking over at the smoke. So I guess that's the first quest we've got. But on the map here, there's another star over there. I'm going to go have a look at that. And our icon is rather big. It sort of blocks what we're looking at here. But anyway, let's go find that other star. And oh, wow, look at this water. Okay, Kingdom Come Deliverance might not be a complete game, but it sure does look nice. Look at that. This water looks fantastic. And again, like really up close. I mean, you can see that the textures are a little off here, but as soon as it reaches in the slightly distance over there, it looks great. Anyway, where were we? We're looking for another quest giver, I guess, which should be over here somewhere. Let me check the map. Yeah, it should be here somewhere. Maybe it's inside the house. We could have a look. Hello? Anyone home? Oh, it's really dark here. Let's, oh, that's really cool. You actually push the door open. It doesn't just swing open. Oh, I'm too used to Skyrim. Maybe you're behind this door. Oh, it's a lockpick door. I don't want to be breaking and entering quite yet. Now, maybe the quest giver was around here? Are you?
Oh, hello, boy. You're new here, right?
Yes, sir.
Then welcome to our little village.
Okay, any news?
Any news around?
These are hard times. Cumans are raiding our countryside. The King Sigismund, rather than fighting the bandits, is leading them. So many thieves and mean men about here lately.
Right, so sounds like you're having a bad time. How about this village? What's this place about?
What can you tell me about this little village?
Well, what can I tell you? Samopesh is small, but we love to live here. There aren't many people around, but they're all nice and honest.
All right, and about this place, which I assume is not, besides this village.
Hello, it's nice here. What is this place?
This is our little village. Not too big a part of this wild world, but you can freely move around and watch people doing their stuff.
Anything special around here?
Yes, of course. There is a beautiful monastery just behind the... Oh no, you cannot get there at this time. It's too far.
Probably in version 0.5, I'm guessing.
See you around.
See you around. Okay, can I talk to you? Hello?
Any news around?
Oh, my Jerry is sort of out of sorts.
What happened? Is he sick?
Ugh, don't even talk to me about it. He's all done in. I never saw so much blood come out of anyone's anus before.
And what in heaven happened to him?
You wouldn't believe your ears. That slut at the tavern put something in his grub for revenge.
Really? For what?
Because he wouldn't fornicate with her. The whore. She thought she could stick her tits in his face and he wouldn't be able to resist.
Right, this is a really uncomfortable conversation, but like I said, our main character here is really optimistic about everything. Why would she do that?
Why would she do that? Doesn't she know he has a wife?
My husband is a wealthy, respected farmer. He could take his pick of women, but he doesn't fuck around, and he's happy with what he has at home.
Oh, apparently language is okay. Okay, he is a lucky man to have you. Men in love. I'm gonna compliment her.
Well, I'm not surprised. I would be too if I were that lucky.
Right. Who wouldn't?
She really is full of herself. Right, out of all the characters we've met so far, she's my least favorite. Anyway, is this someone new? Hello? How are you doing? Hello? I can't talk to you? No?
God be with you, farmer. What happened? You don't look very well.
What do you want here? Who let you in? Hey, aren't you that minion of Radzagh's?
In a matter of speaking. Sorry for barging in.
Well, I don't usually talk to vagrants, but I have to lie in my bed for days and suffer like Lazarus. You want to know what happened to me? I was poisoned, that's what.
God almighty, why?
Why? Because that filthy harlot feeds people pig swill and gives them pig piss instead of beer.
Who?
Who? The innkeeper. Mariana, that's who. I had some of her rotten beer and gruel, and now I'm afraid my guts will turn inside out.
Right, Well, I'm what with Razdig or something? Okay, so from beer and gruel. I guess this is a quest we're gonna have to look up.
Couldn't it be from something else? Did you eat anything anywhere else?
Indeed, it could not. It tasted funny when I was eating it. And anyway, everyone knows what kind of witch she is.
Who is this Mariana anyway?
Surely you must know her. She has a tavern on the green. She pulls nasty beer, cooks rotten meat, and what's more, she's a harlot who parades herself in front of men and does who knows what with them when decent folk are long gone to sleep.
If she's as bad as all that, then someone should do something about her, shouldn't they?
My words exactly. Do you think I didn't tell the bailiff? And what do you think he said? Have you lost your balls, Jerry? He's probably got something going with her. But while we're on the subject, boy, how would you like to earn a little extra money?
There's never money enough.
Supposing you find out how that slut poisoned me and bring the evidence to the bailiff. I'd pay handsomely for it, especially if you helped me get rid of these diabolical runs.
Right, okay, so look at this, no time for this shit. No, this is a quest. Well, okay, maybe I should ask some questions first. I have some questions first.
I need to know a few more things for this investigation.
Go ahead and ask.
Okay, when did it happen?
When exactly did it happen?
Last Saturday evening. It spoiled the whole day for me Sunday, and now I'm lying here and my work is piling up.
Okay, any witnesses?
Was there someone else there with you?
Of course there was. Talbot the fisherman was with me. You can ask him about it.
Talbot the fisherman, okay. And we're looking for, what was the woman's name? Mariana? Okay, well, how bad is the poisoning? It doesn't look too good.
What are the symptoms of this poisoning?
You don't even want to know. If I swallow anything at all, it comes straight up again. And if it does stay with me, then I end up shitting blood. I have such a fever my wife doesn't even have to light a fire, and terrible shakes as well. Horrible it is. I never felt so awful in my life.
Wow, okay. So what could be her motive?
Why would Mariana want to poison you?
Why? I have plenty of money. She tried it on with me, but I don't fuck around. I stick nicely to my wife, thank you very much. So she did it out of spite. What more would you expect from a female?
Okay, this is set in 1404, I think it is. Anyway, how can I cure you? We probably got to do some alchemy or buy a potion or something.
Any idea where I might find some remedy for you?
There's an old herb woman living down in the woods by the creek. She might have something. Only that old witch has no great love for me. So it'd be best not to mention my name if you go and see her.
Right, okay. I can't even remember what your name was. That will be all.
Will be all.
And I will help you.
All right. I'll try and figure out who poisoned you and get some medicine.
Great, boy. Let's give that whore what for.
Let's give that whore what for. Okay, I'm on it.
Get right on it, then.
Thanks, boy, and hurry up with that medicine before my life goes out my ass.
This is a really weird quest, but okay. Well, there's that. So that should be in our journal now. Sick bastard. Okay. Well, okay. We are here in the village of Samopesh, and it seems like... Oh, okay. So we have to go into the woods for the sick bastard, but we also have to investigate the smoke on the horizon. So I guess we'll go look at the smoke first. It says here something happened between Samopesh and Murhojed. A plume of smoke is on the horizon. I should figure out what's going on. Okay. Find out what happened at the Colburn estate. Okay, so the smoke was coming off from this side over here. Can we actually make it through? And I think we'll go around. So let's do a bit of running here. Now the smoke was over on that side. Okay, so I'm gonna make my way over to the smoke and see what's actually going on at the Colburn estate. Alright, we're coming up on that burning building over there, and actually, I can hear a river through this foliage. Can I actually walk through this? Oh, this is thick, but yes, we can actually. That's not an invisible wall. Wow, okay. There is actually a stream back here. Anyway, let's go back through the foliage here. We've got a quest to do. We've got to find out what happened at that burning building. Something's gone down there. So let's go check out what's going on there. And I don't see anyone down here yet, but hello? You're just on patrol? Okay. Alright, so it looks like it's been burnt almost to the ground here. And the crows aren't too happy. Here we go. There's some dead people on the ground here, but the blood does look very nice, doesn't it?
Mary! Oh, Mother of God!
Well, I guess he's not doing too well. I guess you're sort of in charge here? Hello? What happened here?
What happened here?
Who are you?
My name's Henry. I'm from Silver Scullets.
My God. Scallis didn't fare well. I'm Martin. This here is my friend Miroslav. The Cumans attacked here. There were more men wounded, but Miroslav here, I'm afraid, he won't last out the night.
Right, okay. Can I help somehow?
Can I help somehow?
Maybe you can. We don't have a field surgeon here, and wine isn't killing the pain for him anymore.
You need something for the pain?
That's right. Something really strong. Do you know anyone who knows about herbs, healing, and the like?
I'll ask around.
Do. And please hurry.
Right, okay. I'll go find someone.
I'll find someone.
Okay, so, this is not looking good. Look at all the dead people. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people are dead here. Right, can I talk to you? Hello? No, you got nothing to say? No, I guess not. Okay, well, looks like it was mainly arrow shots that killed these people. But, I guess we've now found out what's going on here. Hello? Do you have anything to say? No, nothing? Okay. Just looking at the map here, there's a lot more back here. There's Merhojed, I guess? Right, there's even a little camp over on that side. Okay, but I have actually found out what's gone on here, so I should probably go back to... Let's see, smoke on the horizon. Report to Samopesh's bailiff. Yes, okay, so I gotta get back to the bailiff and tell him what's happened here. Maybe he can help things out. Alright, here we are back at the village, now looking for the bailiff to let him know what happened over there at that estate up there. And it seems like he's down here a little bit. I guess he's moved... he's now sitting down here. Okay. Hello, Mr. Bailiff. Something terrible has happened. Smoke on the horizon.
I went to find out what the smoke on the horizon is from.
And? Do you know what's happening?
Yes, it was the Cumans.
The Cumans have attacked the Colbin estate.
Christ almighty, Cumans! That's not good.
No, but Divish's men killed them. Hopefully, all of them.
Divish? Yeah, that'll be Zabishik von Karolinenthal who set up camp here. Well, I suppose we're in no danger. Listen, though. Ask the soldiers if they need anything. Let them see that we look after our guests.
All right, okay. Also, yes, who knows about herbs and remedies
Do you know
here?
anyone around here who understands herbs and remedies?
Indeed I do. In the woods below Samopesh, there's an old herb woman.
There's an old herb woman. That sounds really weird. The writing in this game really sounds weird right now. All right, anything else? Anything else is going on? No?
Farmer Jerry doesn't feel well. He probably ate something that was off.
All right, about Jerry.
What would you expect? It's as dead as the grave here. And a good thing, too. It's quiet, and that's the main thing.
Okay,
The only
so
thing
I think this dialogue's gone a bit off. Okay. Perhaps an
Could
accident?
the innkeeper maybe have poisoned him by accident?
Well, to tell the truth, that tavern is not exactly the kind of place you'd invite the king for dinner. And Mariana, that's the innkeeper, will do anything for a bit of easy money. But watered-down beer that gives you the shits the next day is one thing, and that nasty dose that Jerry has is another thing entirely. Anyway, I know my people, and an innkeeper is capable of anything.
Right, okay. I should ask, can I ask who is this Jerry? Is it going to work this time?
Who is this Jerry, and what happened to him anyway?
I don't know. Jerry's a farmer who lives across the street beyond the village green. He got a dose of the runs, and he claims it's because the innkeeper poisoned him. I reckon, though, he drank sour milk or some such. But what's it got to do with me, anyway?
All right, yes, I'm going to tell the bailiff I'm going to help with that as well.
Suppose I look into it and try to figure it out.
And how do you propose to do that? But why am I even asking? Do what you can, lad. If you pull it off, it will be a thorn out of my side, and I'm not stingy like that Jerry, so you won't regret it.
All right. Anything else?
A bailiff's lot is not a happy one, you know. Everybody's problems come down on my head, and my problems on my head too.
Okay, private problems? Maybe I could help with that as well.
Can I help you?
Now I think of it. Actually, you can. But it's a private matter. You have to promise to keep it to yourself.
Okay, I promise.
Certainly. I'll be quiet as the grave. What's up?
Well, I had a little drink with our merchant. I'm no drunk, let's get that clear. But naturally, one has an obligation to toast a successful deal.
Naturally.
And this morning, I woke up on the porch and, somehow my keys were missing.
Do you want me to go looking for your keys?
The main thing is I have to get into my house and my trunk.
Right, okay. Looks like we've got another quest here from the bailiff. I have a few questions on this.
I have a few questions.
Ask.
Okay, where did you have the keys?
Where do you have your keys?
On a chain around my neck. I carry them everywhere with me. They're a sort of mark of office, you see.
Okay, what do you remember?
What's the last thing you remember?
The last thing? I recollect sitting with the merchant in the tavern and, celebrating that deal.
And then?
Then it's a bit fuzzy. I woke up soaked to the skin at home on the porch where my wife dragged me.
She wasn't too happy, I suppose.
You bet. And when she found out I didn't have my keys, she gave me hellfire.
Right, okay. Where did she find you?
Did she tell you where she found you?
To tell the truth, I didn't have the courage to ask her.
Uh-huh.
Okay, how about we just break it?
You can kick the door in and break open the trunk, can't you?
I could, of course. But since I spread it all over the village that I have a lock on my house, it wouldn't do much good for my reputation. And the trunk is an antique I inherited from Granddad. I'm not that desperate to open it.
Very well, I understand.
Okay, how about the blacksmith? Yeah, the blacksmith was about locks and all of that.
Couldn't the blacksmith help you?
Maybe. Only I don't want it to get around, you understand? Nobody knows yet, and I'd like it to stay that way.
But I could ask, couldn't I?
You could, but for Christ's sake, don't mention anything about me.
Okay, I'll try. So what's in the trunk? What's so important?
What's in your trunk?
Never mind.
Never mind. Okay, he's not going to tell me. Okay, that's all
No
then.
more questions.
Okay, I'm on it.
I'll get to work on it.
Okay, let's. So we got a bunch of quests now. Just looking at our journal here, we got easing the pain over at that. Over at the estate up there, the lost keys, the sick bastard, smoke on the horizon. This one is find out if the soldiers need any help. So I gotta head back up there. But I've got two quests that send me to the woman in the was that woman in the woods there. Okay, so first things first, the locksmith or the blacksmith is here, so he should be able to help with the lock. So let me go ask him if he could help out with that. But I'm not supposed to mention the bailiff. Let's see if I can do that.
What are you about, boy?
Okay, locks and keys. Yes, let's ask about that.
We were talking about the lockpicks.
You won't leave it alone.
Listen to me.
But be
Yes.
quick. I haven't got the whole day.
Yes, okay. Let's see. Oh, there's some icons there. Do I look like a thief? Okay, let's try that. Do I look like a thief?
Do I look like some kind of thief? Judge for yourself.
You look like a person who asks funny questions.
Oh, okay. So that was trying to impress. So basically, I'm trying to convince him to give me some lockpicks or train me how to do locks. Think up a yarn.
All right, then. I'll tell you. My wife took my house keys and locked up for the night. If I want to go to the tavern, I'll have to sleep in the hay. And I've had enough of that.
A woman telling a man what to do. That's a sad state of affairs. Isn't there any blacksmith where you come from?
There is, but as luck would have it, he's my father-in-law.
You know what? Take an axe and smash the door in. Show what a man you are.
Ah, well, that didn't work. Should I mention the bailiff or should I bribe? I don't know how much money I have. I guess I'll try bribing. Let's try that.
Look
See how
here,
that works.
If you help me out, I'll make it worth your while.
I think we're starting to understand each other. 10 groschen and I'll help you.
Do I have? Yeah, okay, just take it.
Here you go.
Excellent. If you want to deal with a lock, you'll need a lockpick. And by chance, I still have a few here. You can buy them from me if you want. You want me to show you how to use them?
Yes, please.
If you would be so kind.
What's the lockpicking mechanic here?
I've got an old chest over there you can try it on.
That one over there. Okay, let's give it a shot. Hold E to lockpick. Okay.
Try poking around in the lock with the pick until you feel the right point where the tumbler is.
Okay,
Now
so I
turn
gotta...
the whole lock, but don't stop holding. Easy now, there's no hurry. If it slips, it will make a sound and you'll damage the lockpick too.
Oh, okay, so I gotta start turning this, but I also gotta maintain my mouse cursor in that right position. There we go. Okay, and that's now unlocked. Perfect, and I can open it, which has a spider web inside. I guess, how do I take this? Item info? Spider web. Can I take that? Okay. So my inventory now has some spiderweb in it. Might be handy for alchemy, I don't know. But okay, now that I can actually do some lockpicking, let's try get into the bailiff's house. Now I assume he was sitting outside his house. So this should be his house here. And you could just climb through the windows, you know, bailiff. You're not that big. Anyway, let's try get into his house. Oh, his wife is here as well. I should talk to her. Hello. Do you have anything to say about the bailiff? Yes, let's talk about your keys.
I'm trying to find those keys, and I need to know something.
Indeed, he sends a boy in his place, the chicken shit.
Oh.
Ask away then.
Okay, so she's not happy. Let's start with, where did you find the bailiff?
Where did you find your husband?
Don't remind me. I found that fool on the footbridge. The merchant tried to bring him home, but the two of them were hammered.
And did he have the keys then?
I don't know. Probably not, though. That would mean the merchant had taken them, and I don't know why he'd do that.
Right, okay. How come both of you locked the door from the outside, by the way?
How come both of you locked the door from the outside?
My husband went to the tavern, and I went to Merkova. When I came home, it was locked, and my husband nowhere to be seen or heard. It was pitch black, so I went to sleep in the hay. And in the morning, when it was still locked, I went looking for that drunken idiot.
Right, so she had to sleep in the hay. Alright, that's all, thanks.
That's all I need to know. Thanks.
Okay, so she mentioned the merchant might have taken the keys. We'll find out.
Hear the like?
So let's try lockpick this door open now. Okay, here we go. And it should be a similar mechanic. We move the mouse to there, and then we rotate it and try to... Ah, damn it. There we go. Unlocked. So let's open this door. Now, he wants to get into his antique trunk, so it should be somewhere in here. The fire's still going. Okay, this should be it. Let's try lockpick this open as well. And I think it's all in the same position. These are all similar locks. There we go. And now, let's see what's actually inside the trunk. So he's got a seal, so I'm gonna take that, and some money. Should I take the money? Well, I did spend 10 on that, so I'm gonna take the money. If anything, I'm gonna say I needed to buy the lockpicks with them. Okay, so I've got a seal, which should be what the bailiff was looking for.
If I have to.
Calm down, for heaven's sake.
Yes, calm down. I've got the door open. Hello. I've unlocked the door and the chest.
I managed to open the door and your trunk, too.
That's
Yes.
a weight off my shoulders. My wife was starting to go wild. Here's something for your effort.
That's nothing.
And if you could look around for my keys, I'd be grateful.
Okay, and about those lost keys.
About those lost keys of yours?
Speak up.
No, I'm on
I'll
it.
get to work on it.
Yes. I guess I'm not supposed to give him the seal. Maybe I should just put the seal back. I guess he was expecting to go get it himself. He didn't want to tell me what was inside anyway. So let's open this again. And in my inventory, I have the seal. Let's can I not put it back in? I guess I can't put it back in. Oh well, okay. So I guess the seal's mine for now. Oh, I should actually I can inspect the seal, right? If I press Y. The person in possession of the seal is hereby entitled to act as the bailiff of Samopesh. Okay, so I guess I'm acting as the bailiff of Samopesh right now. Anyway, oh, he's moved over here. Let's, okay, I can't give you the seal. Alright, so the next thing up, let's see. I have to go and go to the medicine woman for easing the pain and the sick bastard. So let's head on into the forest there and see if we can actually find this herb woman. Oh, and actually, I should talk to the shopkeeper before I go out about the keys.
Welcome to my shop.
Yes, I want to talk about the revelry with the
I
bailiff.
heard you and bailiff were making merry. And how? My head is still aching. What's it to you?
Okay, I'm looking for something.
The bailiff lost something that night, and I'm trying to find it. What's it to do with me? His wife found him in the morning, and I'm wondering where the two of you were beforehand. Aren't you a bit nosy? I don't think the bailiff would be too happy about me telling everyone I meet.
Ah, well, the bailiff trusts me. He asked me to go find out.
The bailiff himself gave me the task of finding a certain thing he lost that night. So he trusts me, and you should trust me too. You could be right. Very well. It was like this. We were at the tavern, but the booze wasn't much good, so we decided to go for something better. We took a flask of schnapps for the road, and what can I tell you? We'd already had a few shots, and we should have left it at that. You see, when we went out, the bailiff fell off the bridge straight into the creek. And before I knew it, both of us were splashing about in the water. It's all a bit fuzzy after that, but I remember the bailiff wanted to sleep, so he lay down next to the creek. I sat further on by a tree to get my head together, and of course I dozed off. It was the sun that woke me up. I got up right away, and what do I see but the bailiff sitting there where he fell asleep, but painted all over with charcoal and wreaths of nettles on his head. So I picked him up, and we went on.
Oh, so someone messed with the bailiff while I was sleeping. Didn't you do that?
Was it you that did that by any chance? I was really in no condition to weave a wreath from nettles.
Right, that makes sense. So did the bailiff have all of his things on him?
Do you know if the bailiff had everything? Sorry, but I really didn't search him.
Okay, and were you two alone?
Did anyone else go with you? Now and again I saw the bailiff double, but I'm pretty sure it was just the two of us.
Right, okay, thanks for your story.
Fine. Thanks for the story. Jesus! Don't tell anyone that. Don't worry, you can rely on me.
Okay, I haven't told anyone anything yet, anyway. So he mentioned that the bailiff fell into the river and some people messed with him. Alright, so, now that that's out of the way, I'm gonna go into the forest and search for that herb woman. Alright, here we go, we're entering the forest now, and, ooh, there's some mushrooms here. That's nice. But we're entering the forest, and the herb woman should be somewhere just in that direction. So let's just make our way down here. Past this little creek here. And, there we go. There's some sort of remote hut in the middle of the forest. This should be the herb woman. Hello. I've got a couple things I need from you. Hello? Okay, who are you?
You sell herbs?
Yes, boy. Medicinal herbs, potions, everything wise Mother Nature has given us.
All right. Have you anything for the runs?
I need something for the runs.
For the shits, you mean? That's a bugger, that is. For yourself?
I'm not supposed to mention. Should I say for someone in the village? I guess I should. If I say for someone in the village, she might guess it's for Jerry. Because thinking about it, she might have been the one who made the poison. Okay, so should I say it for me, of course? Yeah, I'm gonna say for me. Let's see if that works.
Yeah, for me. Who else?
And what's up with you?
Well, I'm not well, and I keep having to go and, you know.
Then only drink water for a day or two. Eat nothing and it'll pass.
That's the only advice you can give me?
Yes, that's all. Because it's plain there's nothing wrong with you, and you're lying through your teeth. So either tell me who it's for or get out.
Oh, so she's lying. Okay, it's for someone in the village.
No, not for me. Someone in the village ate something bad.
And who is this person?
No one you know, I guess we could try. No, she's gonna know. She's gonna know everyone in the village, obviously. So I'm gonna try this. Don't be nosy.
That's none of your business.
Hold your horses, Sonny. Well, what do I care anyway? What am I to do with you? It'll cost you 3 groschen.
What? I could buy an axe for that.
Really?
You might, but it wouldn't be much use. Under the circumstances, it's not very much.
She's got a point. An axe would not be a very good cure. Fine then.
Well then, but this would be enough to fetch a doctor from Prague.
Indeed. We'll make a potion for him that will clean him out and purge the rot from his body. We'll need thistle, nettles, and charcoal. 5 of each.
Charcoal? Like regular charcoal?
What other kind is there? We'll grind it up and sprinkle it in. Few bits are enough. Bring lots of nettles. 1 thistle will do, but bring me at least 5 to make up for all the work I have with this.
Okay, where can I find these things?
Where do I find everything?
Nettles grow everywhere, and surely even you can recognize them. Thistles grow by the roadside and sometimes in clearings. It's pink and prickly. Charcoal you can most likely get at the charcoal burners. There's an old kiln above the village. There should be a few bits lying around there.
Alright, I'm on it.
All right, I'll get on it.
And meanwhile, the wounded soldier.
I need your help.
You don't say. Most people bring me gifts and invite me to banquets. You're probably the first to want something from me.
I understand, but it's a matter of life and death. The Cumans attacked a farm in Merhoyed, and one of the men there is in terrible agony.
Why should I care?
Okay, God is watching. He needs your help. Well, I could just say God is watching, maybe? Let's try that.
Surely you wouldn't leave a brother in Christ suffering. How would you justify that to the Lord on Judgment Day?
My conscience is clean before God, young man. Don't try that on me.
Okay, well, how about just he needs your help?
It's a soldier who came to save us from the Cumans. It's our duty to ease his pain, after all.
Ours, you say? If it's yours, then tend to him yourselves. I have troubles enough of my own.
Okay, well, I've already threatened her once. I don't really want to threaten her again. I guess we could try bribery. How much would it cost?
Maybe you'll answer to the sound of money?
I might. Give me 10 groschen, and we can talk.
10? That's still a lot. But then again, I did steal 16, but then I spent 10 on the other one. Yeah, okay, take it.
My God, old woman. That much? But, whatever, here you are. That fellow is in a really bad way.
See how easy it is? So, what's wrong with him?
Well, he's wounded.
So you said. Don't you know any more?
Unfortunately not, but the others reckon he won't last the night. And he's roaring so much it must hurt a lot.
Aren't you the master field surgeon? All right, I'll get going.
All right, and I should ask about the drunken bailiff while we're here, because he did fall in the river.
Did you see 2 revelers from Sammelpesh here recently?
Do you parlay for Summerpesh or what? First the potions and now this. But since you are asking, no, I haven't seen them.
All right.
Hang on. Just because I didn't see them doesn't mean I didn't hear them.
Oh, there we go.
Those hooligans were shouting and cursing here in the middle of the night. They called me an old hag, a whore of Satan, and even worse.
Okay, where did they go?
So you didn't see where they went?
When I pulled myself together and came out, they were already gone.
Okay, did they say anything else besides calling you a whore and a spawn of Satan?
Did you talk to them?
Talk? Not exactly. More like I swore at them a bit. Roaring in the night like that.
Okay, and how about that nettle wreath? That seems like something you might do.
The bailiff was found with a nettle wreath on his head. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that.
I wove it for him so whoever found him would laugh at him. I came across him in the morning, lying in the creek like a pig in a mire. And he stank like one, too.
Oh, there we go. Did you happen to take his keys, too?
And you wouldn't know by any chance what happened to the keys he had around his neck.
Indeed I do.
Ah, there you go.
I took them from him.
Okay, that's theft.
Now then, you can't just take other people's things like that.
How could I not? I just took them off his neck. Nothing to it. Don't worry, I'll give them back to him. Eventually.
Okay, I kind of need those keys.
The bailiff is looking for those keys, so I need you to give them back to him.
Well, I need to sleep now and again, but you know what? I'll give him the keys if he comes to apologize in person.
Well, you really couldn't come up with anything tougher than that.
Alright, so let's end the dialogue. So that's quite a lot of stuff we have to get. We've got to get nettles, thistle, and charcoal, and also get the bailiff to come over here and apologize. And luckily, let me just check my journal here. The easing the pain, find out from Martin how Miroslav is doing. So I've now got 2 quests to go back there, but I think I'm gonna head back to town. And looks like she's off to the military or the estate on the hill there. I'm gonna head back to town and see if the bailiff is willing to. Ooh, there's actually herbs here. Can I pick this up? Oh, there you go. It's a lover's knot, so it's not exactly what I'm looking for, but it seems like we can actually be collecting some herbs around here. Okay, I'm gonna head back to the village and see if we can also find some thistle and nettles along the way. Ah, here we go. Lots of nettle right here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pluck some out here. And just by the blacksmith, so I guess, there we go. This herb gathering animation does take some time. If you go on a bit of a herb quest, there's this is gonna take a while, but we need 5 nettles and then 5 thistles. So let me just collect one more here. I think I've got 5 now. Let me just have a look in my inventory, and under it's not under quest items. It's not under food. It must be under other. Okay, nettles. I've got 5. Good. I also picked up a marigold along the way here. But that should be enough nettles. I'm going to take one more just in case she suddenly asks for one more. Okay, so I just need the charcoal and the thistle for that now, but I'm back in town, so let's go talk to the bailiff. He should be just over here. And also, she mentioned that there's a kiln on top of the village. What does she mean by on top of the village? Oh, this map is huge. There's Murho-Yed. I think that's how I pronounced it. Okay. There's supposed to be... Oh, you can actually zoom in quite far. And wow, there's a road going down this way as well. Okay, so the kiln. Where would the kiln be? Would it be at the blacksmith? And someone there is walking as well. Is that the herb woman? Maybe? Okay, so I don't see a kiln on the map. Unless that's it, I'm not too sure what that is. But, You would assume you could get charcoal from the blacksmith, because the blacksmith is also using, like, fire and stuff. Perhaps there's a bit of charcoal lying around here. Can I ask you for it?
What are you about, boy?
Got any charcoal?
I need a few pieces of charcoal. Would you give me some?
What do you mean, a few pieces?
A few
Like
pieces?
5?
Maybe 5?
What use are 5 pieces of charcoal to you?
For a potion to cure poisoning.
What? Who are you trying that devilment on?
Jerry the farmer.
For Jerry? You can have 10 if you like, then. I hope you won't grind it up so he can choke on it.
Wow, not many people like Jerry, huh? Actually, he's got a shop
I'd like to buy
here.
something from you.
That's what
Yes.
I'm here for.
Let's see. Do you sell any weapons and stuff? No? You sell coal and lockpicks. Okay. But do I actually have do I have 5? Do I have to buy it from him? Let me check my inventory. Or do I have to just sort of... I can't pick it up from anywhere, can I? No, it doesn't seem like it. Actually, how much money do I have? I currently have... Is this my money down here? Is it 13? Money, 13. Yes, I got 13 cash. So, Oh, there's more nettle here. It really does grow everywhere. It seems like I have to buy the charcoal from him. I guess so. It didn't add to my inventory, did it? No, okay. So I'm gonna have to buy the charcoal from him. Hopefully I can afford it.
What are you about, boy?
Okay, let's go back to the
I'd like
shop.
to buy...
That's what I'm here for.
Okay, so the coal, it's worth half a coin each, I guess. I'm gonna buy all 5. Let's accept that. And did it add to my inventory? I'm not sure. Oh, it's added to my basket, I think. We have to go to checkout, and then we've got to buy. There we go. So he's stabbing his shoulder there. Do I have the charcoal now? I have coal, 5 pieces. Good. And actually, did my money did go down. Okay, now on to the bailiff. So we got to get him to go apologize to her woman. So let's see if we can get him to do that. And then we have to go get 5 bits of thistle.
You nincompoop! Give me back my seal.
Ah, you want your seal back? Okay. Return the seal. The chest was empty. No, here you go.
I just wanted to take a look.
Are you out of your mind? Take a look. By God's nails, give it back to me.
There you go. Now, I found your keys, by the way.
I found those keys for you.
Whew. What a relief.
There's a catch. I found the keys, but someone else has them. The herb woman. She found you in the creek in the morning and wanted to teach you a lesson.
What? I wouldn't trust that old crone with anything.
Wait. She's willing to give them back to you, but she wants you to come and apologize to her in person.
What? Not a chance. Are you mad?
Well, you deserve it. In your place, I'd apologize. Okay, I guess threaten? Well, he doesn't like her, so I'm gonna try and insult her in front of this guy and see if that works.
She is a nasty bitch.
There you
You're
go.
right about that, bailiff. The folk in the village say she's a terrible gossip as well.
Pah. That's what I'm always saying. That old bag is nothing but trouble.
Imagine, though, how she'll spread it around. If I was in your shoes, I'd apologize to her. Just for appearances, mind you, to keep her off your back.
Bah. Folk know well enough half of what she says is made up. No one will believe her.
Right, okay. How about I try threaten? In your place, I'd apologize?
Just go and apologize to the old woman. Are you not ashamed of yourself? You should be setting people an example.
Have you forgotten who you're talking to, lad?
I have not. And don't you forget I can tell everyone in the village a fine yarn about how the drunken bailiff fell in the creek and the old crone got the better of him.
All right. If there's no other way, I'll go and see her then.
There we
At
go.
any rate, thanks for your help. If it wasn't for you, I'd sleep on straw till winter. There's a little something for your troubles.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you. And have I solved the poisoning? Let me try ask
I know
about that.
now what really happened with Jerry being poisoned.
Really? I never expected that. What happened then?
Oh, I'm supposed to accuse. Okay, maybe I need more information.
Actually, there's one more thing I might have to check. See you later.
Yes. And about that herb woman.
Well, then, did the herb woman give you back your keys?
I wasn't there yet.
Oh, that's nice, actually. I was thinking whether it would just count him as going, but it doesn't. Okay, so he's got to go talk to the herb woman. All right, good. So now I've got to find out that poisoning before all of this. So where is the tavern? Is this the tavern? Everyone's sitting outside. It kind of looks like a tavern. It's a nice place, actually. But I need to talk to Mariana and maybe the innkeeper.
What's a guard doing in a backwater like this?
Oh, it's a guard.
Getting fucking bored. I've got to hang around here in case...
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
All right. I'm going to end that dialogue. Okay, so I'm going to look around, see if I can find the innkeeper and also Mariana. I'm wondering who she is. And I can't see any sign for a tavern. If I look at the map, none of these really look like a tavern. There's no sort of... If I check my journal, let's see this guy. Oh, is that actually the herb woman going back? It might be, actually. It's nice that the characters actually have to walk around. Okay, so for this guy, I've got to find the poisoner and report to the bailiff and get the cure. Okay, so I'm going to walk around and try figure that out. I'm also going to try find 5 thistle while I'm at it. Oh, here we go. I found someone who will talk about Jerry. I've heard you had trouble.
Jerry's giving you some trouble.
Trouble? That scumbag first tried to get to me as if I'm some 2-bit whore, and when I kicked him out, he made up a story that I poisoned him.
Right, okay. Maybe an accident?
Isn't it possible that by chance he got it from some food you gave him? It could happen. A person could undercook something by mistake.
Excuse me? Do you think I don't know how to cook, or that I give people rotten food?
Okay, so what did he eat then?
What did Jerry eat here, anyway?
He had nothing the last time he was here. After he slapped me on the backside again and started with his lines, I threw the gruel in his face.
Right, okay, so we've got a completely different story here. He said he had gruel and beer.
Jerry said he had beer and gruel.
Well, he's bullshitting.
Wow, you're just straight up. Okay. What happened between you two then?
So how actually was it between you and Jerry?
How? No how. The old fool probably doesn't fancy what he has at home, and I don't blame him. He slapped me on the ass and made indecent proposals, strutting around like a peacock. But I doubt any woman is so desperate that she'd start anything with a tight-fisted, mangy old dog like that.
Right. About your relationship?
Was there anything lewd about it?
Let's see. He says you fancy him. Yes.
Jerry said you tried to, tempt him away from his wife.
If I want that old boar to stick something into me, then my dog can speak Latin.
Right, okay. So I should help you.
I have a feeling from what you say that Jerry is lying through his teeth. I don't like that at all. I think I'll have a closer look at this Jerry.
Well, if you manage to get that pig convicted of slander, you'll have free beer here, and maybe even a grosh or two. Maybe even something more. What can I hope to do alone against the word of a rich farmer?
Right, okay. And by the way, are the soldiers bothering you here?
Aren't those soldiers causing you trouble?
They certainly are. They behave like beasts. Well, not all of them. That one there in the red cap with the feather is the worst. He's a right animal.
Right, okay. Should I sort him out?
Should I go and sort him out?
Quietly, though. I don't want any trouble here.
All right. I understand.
Okay, so looks like we got a couple more quests doing here. And okay, this is the guy with the red cap, the guy I talked to earlier. Hello. Having fun?
Having fun?
Why wouldn't I? What do you want?
Okay, let's see. It would be better to court her. Keep your hands off the innkeeper. This is a decent tavern.
This is a decent village and a decent tavern, not some backstreet brothel.
You got a problem, young fella?
Yes, I have.
I do. You act like a pig and nobody here is amused.
Enough! I'll whip you like a dog.
Uh-oh, is this combat? Wait, he's taken out a sword. This is I don't have any weapons. Well, is this the end of my quest? I really don't know.
You call that combat?
No, okay,
You call that combat?
he's coming at me here.
Ha!
Is there no way I can get out of this? Okay, he might actually end up killing me here unless I can sort of run away, but he might just chase me forever, it seems. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna have to let him hit me? Ow! Oh, okay. Okay, that's really bad.
What's wrong? All washed up?
Yes, are you just gonna kill me in the middle of the village here? Because that might actually end up happening.
Enough. I give up. You win.
Wait, what?
Leave her alone.
I should hope so. And you better apologize to her.
All right. I'm going.
Okay, so
Next
I guess...
time, be sure to leave her a generous tip.
All right.
Okay, end dialogue. It seems like they haven't implemented death of the main character into the game yet, so he was definitely getting me there, but I guess that sorted that out. Now, let me go talk to the innkeeper again and see if we can sort that out. He won't bother you anymore.
That lecher won't be bothering you again.
Yeah, I sure showed him.
And here's something for your trouble. I don't know how much longer I could have put up with it.
That's soldiers for you.
Another minute, and I'd have let him have it over the head with a tankard.
I don't think he'll be bothering you anymore.
Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, you better run. Okay, now, it seems like the frame rates are dropping really badly here, so I guess this is time for me to end the first part of my 3-part Let's Play of Kingdom Come Deliverance. So I've got a couple more things to do here. We've got finish off easing the pain, find out what happened to Jerry. Oh no, that's sick bastard. Easing the pain, I gotta go check if he's doing okay. And I've also got to check if the guys over there at the burning estate are actually still okay. Meanwhile, I should also check with the bailiff if he's gotten his keys back. Oh, and just before I go, I think I'm actually losing health here. Oh, this is actually more thistle, by the way. I'm gonna grab that, but I'm losing health because I think I'm bleeding from my wounds. Yeah, you see the screen, it's getting really, let's see. Can I actually... Lover's Knot. Can I actually use this? It doesn't say anything, it just says Paris. Okay. Can I use the Lover's Knot? No. Can I use a marigold? No. Using nettle would be bad. I can't use thistle. I might actually be bleeding to death here, but I'm not too sure. But that's gonna be the end of this first part of this 3-part Let's Play. Thanks so much for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I'm gonna go and try finish everything off in the next 2 parts. Alright, that's all for now. I'll see you in the next video.